So guys, welcome back to a new video, and today we are gonna analyze Nifty and Bank Nifty, and we'll decide what we are gonna do today. So before that, let's talk about today's trades, how I traded, what was my picks. As you guys know, I mostly trade in Bank Nifty, and I avoid Nifty as Nifty sometimes doesn't give that big moves. So it's difficult to trade like psychologically too. The reason is I've the first trade, like the first months of my trading was into Bank Nifty, and also in stocks also the moments was immense moments. Okay, so what my targets are like 10 point, 20 point, 30 points. These are my scalping targets, but in Nifty if you get 10 points, that is a big target. Okay, so let's talk about today's trade was simple analysis. So simple trend line, nothing more. You guys can see one thing. You draw a normal horizontal line. You guys can see one simple thing, that is it was a support for many points. You guys can see over here, this point it retested, like it gave a breakout, it retested and it went up like shit. Okay, so about that, another thing is this time also, like on 30th April, the last day of Nifty trading, last day of April, what happened is market was falling too badly. Okay, market literally closed at around 800 points or 600 points, something gap down, down. But what happened is the moment market touched 32,650, 32,665 levels, it went back and it gave a closing at 32,700. What I want to tell you is about this is, after that it gave a breakdown till directly to these levels, and then it took a again a support. So we'll not see that. What I'm trying to tell you is, see, same thing happened today too. That is, market gapped up, opened gapped up, and tried to go down, but it was not. Buyers were not allowing it. Buyers were buying at a huge amount of money over there. So that's the reason. Right now, market went up. Then a red candle came in. I was going to enter a trade over here. The reason was same thing, guys. You can see I draw a trend line over there. I see market is has made this candle, but this candle was a confusing candle. It's not a doji candle, not a hammer candle. So don't know which side moment is. So I waited. Why you should have patience? That's the reason. If I'd have entered the trade over here, this was my stop loss. Obviously, my stop loss would have got hit on this point. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to tell is, I waited on this candle. Again, I waited, and what I did is simple thinking. I drawed a box on this body, and the moment it breaked out on this candle, I buy it over here and sell out somewhere over here on this points. So got a good trade out there. Then what I was trying to do is, I was trying to wait on these trend lines and around trend line over here too. Over here. Okay, so these were the two trend lines I drawed before. So why I drawed these trend lines is simple. You guys can see over here, market fall in an immense pattern, a normal, like as we know, whenever bears come in, bears push the market so hard that bears literally hammer the market. Okay, so that's what happened. But what you guys can see is, markets fall, tried uh, halting over here. The markets was not halting. Many bulls got trapped over here, because see, if you draw this trend, this line, you guys can see this was the day's low, and it took a support from that day's low. So many bulls got trapped over there. Many SLs were hit on here. Like many people have not got time to exit the trades too. But this is what happened is, market fall over here. Then again a pullback came in. Okay, so the pullback came in, and again for this levels, and again a fall came in. So my levels were this. Like, okay, if market touches this level and gives a fall, I take a trade. Okay, so I mark this level. Plus, if even if it crosses this level was a part over here. This resistance. So I was waiting for this part. What happened on the market side is, I'll tell you. Just let me remove all the drawings. And okay, just remove this too. I was watching the moment market touched this candle, then a red candle came in. Then I was like, okay, let's short. But the reason is, I saw this trend line over here, which was acting good on this factor. But what I was seeing over here is, you guys can see a trend line breakout on this line. But what I saw is, let's make a rectangle on this. So we'll start from here. I'll just extend. Yeah. So market went into a consolidation zone and it was just consolidated again this part. What will happen if you take trades over here? The reason is markets are gonna give you decay because of time. Simple. The decay is not gonna be big because it's just Tuesday, but still the market is gonna give you a decay. Okay. So I waited. Now those as many of you guys have attended my workshops and everything, because known that markets give. I've told that few points which are only restricted to those people. So I knew those people are knowing that market is gonna give a big move at 1 and 2:30, 140 and 2:30, like around these times, either 130, 140, like from these 40 minutes to 2 to 240. Okay, these times are the highest peak points for today, and for many days they are gonna work out. So you guys can check that too. What happened is the moment it gave a breakout over here, I entered a trade over somewhere over here and exited it was on this candle because it gave a huge reversal. The reason is I didn't book huge profits. The reason simple thing. Whenever a candle like this big comes in, IV spikes very high. Okay. But when a green candle again, like it went till here, right? But again a green candle comes, the spike just goes so badly down. So what happens is there's a volatile so the options are gonna get volatile. So that's why I didn't book a good profit. I booked around 7.3k, something around that. Then again a trade came in. I exited over here. Obviously, about like I got good profit because I saw one thing that it's the same reversal from this point, like the day's starting point to like that was the same low. So I was like, okay, the market can take reversal from this point. So I was worried because if you guys can see yesterday's market, same thing happened. Market went down till 31,900, again went up, made a consolidation. Everyone will be waiting for again a fall down because what we guys think is market is gonna move in this way, like market bulls bears come in this way, and again consolidation, again breakdown, again consolidation, again breakdown. But in volatile days, this is not how market moves. Okay, so that was what I worried because see a big candle, whereas those who book profits over there, well and good, hold it because of this more breakdown. What thing happened? Simple. See, you guys got your essence hit over this candle only because of volatility. Okay, so that's why I booked my profits on this candle only. Then I waited. Then I saw a few candles making a consolidation over there, and Nifty was weak on this times. So simple again, a rectangle formed in. Again, a trade popped in. This candle from here till somewhere over this on this candle. I guess I exited over here because I was feared out because some factors. Because again a reversal. If you guys mark this levels, you can see a reversal, a reversal, a reversal. That's why I exited on that point. So good and well and good. Booked another 7k on that. So my total PNL is right now 18k something around. So good. I exposed only 30-40k on this side. So this was my trade on Bank Nifty. I didn't took a trade on Nifty, but what we are gonna do tomorrow is I'll tell you guys for now. That is, if we go to daily time frame, you can see few things. Okay, just remove these drawings. Yeah. So right now markets are into a consolidation part. We'll remove all the drawings first. Okay, so leave that drawing. So what happened is right now market is closed over here. Okay, let's go to where market has closed. So around these levels, market is right now closed. And what I am trying to tell you guys is market is at its support level. Okay. So you guys can see simple market went these ways, fall down, market pumped up. Okay. It was a strong support for Bank Nifty. Again, same thing happened. Market tried 3 days to give a breakout, but next day it was a gap up, like a good thing happened. Candle went up. Again, fourth try, and then it directly gave a gap down of a huge part, and then again it acted as a resistance. Okay, same thing over here also, it has acted multiple times as a resistance and over here as a support. So this zone is supply and demand zone. Okay, here also you guys can see market tried to went down, but again uptrend was seen. and this trend line has been there for ages. It is never gonna break. Now what we guys can see is Bank Nifty has made this trend line. What my take on Bank Nifty will be, I'll be taking trades once Bank Nifty goes below 32,160 levels. Okay. Why 1760 levels? The candle is gonna, if market goes below those levels, candle firstly candle is gonna break this trend line, right? Second thing, this is the support right now for Bank Nifty, that is 32,270. After 100 points of gap down, we'll get a proper confirmation that markets are gonna go short. Like people are SISDS and people are gonna go short. Okay, clients and pros, everyone. So I'll go short. My first targets will be 32,000 somewhere around that, and then 31,900. No, I'll not expect more than that. If market offers me that, I'll obviously take that. There's nothing more than that, but I expect more volatile markets, so I'll go for lesser trades tomorrow and more over scalping trades. This is for Bank Nifty. Similar thing. Let it open gap down. Let it settle. Let the markets for decide their move, like which side they are gonna move, and then you guys can take a trade on options and whatever trades you want to take. Same is for Nifty. Nifty is right around running into a channel. If you mark the same line where Nifty has given a closing, is again a support, and so that's what happening. See, markets the moment it went up from that level, market has took one support, second support. This is also a support. It tried to give a breakdown, but then again a gap up has been happened. A good points gap up. So we'll count that as a support too. Then multiple supports you guys can see on Nifty side too. So these levels are too crucial. Plus it has acted as a resistance too, like this one again. So again, same in Nifty, Bank Nifty, supply and demand zone has been offered, and a very interesting day is gonna be there on 5th of May. I'll go short on Bank Nifty the moment it breaks 14,450. The reasons are simple: 50, 40, 50 points negative. You know you're short. Your targets will be into intraday scalping. Nifty I'll not trade more, but still let's see how Nifty is gonna perform. I've given you few levels. Keep on marking that. The lowest we can go tomorrow is 42,070. I see a strong support over there. Now let's see how it acts. Like you guys can see, support 1, support 2, support 3, multiple supports, more than 3 supports, that's enough. Okay, and over here also, like the breakdown which I am talking about you is over here also, it's multiple support. The thing is, if Bank Nifty opens, Nifty gap down opens till 14,450. I'll let the markets for decide their move. I'm never gonna take a trade in this week on the starting time, like 9:15, 9:20, 9:30. I wait till 9:45, 10, so that markets can decide where the move is gonna be. Till then, I'll go and trade in equity or other bank, other equity FNO and something like that. The reasons are markets are gonna be volatile, so be cautious. Don't lose money in these markets. If you are not okay with the volatile markets, just take a break for 1 week or just shift back to stocks, equity is also going to be volatile, so be aware of that things here. Just take a break. The markets are here, everyone is here, no one is going to go and run away. Market is going to give the same move when Sensex will touch 100k, but you and your money is not there for that long. You have to decide where you are going to survive. So that's it for the video. My analysis is well and done. We can expect the biggest fall if we count is to 30 points. If it breaks that level too, then we are almost to back to the supports of these levels on like trend line, and that is gonna be so hard. Like then the selling is gonna come so badly. I can't even explain the amount of selling on Nifty and Bank Nifty is gonna come. Now let's see how Nifty and Bank Nifty performs. If Bank Nifty gaps up till 14,560, I'll go long, and I've told 14,450, I'll go short. 100 points flexibility. Let's see how Nifty performs today, tomorrow, and Bank Nifty also same thing. I'll go long around 32,500 on that side till 32,000, like 32,600 around. I'll go long, and short, so I'll go on 32,000, 150 around levels. Okay, so these are my levels. You can mark them too, and you can draw these trend lines on your charts, and you can analyze them with your analysis too. So that's it for the video, and thank you for watching. Make sure if you guys this analysis helped, and if you guys made some money, let me know in the comment section. Thank you.